Okay, we are going to address this crisis proof savings and even having guaranteed income. Okay, so this is what we're going to address first, crisis, because that is the reason why we are even concerned in the first place. This is a timeline of the past financial crisis that we've had so far, but I want to bring your attention to this one. The first one is this one, 1987 Black Monday, and then 1997 Asian financial crisis, and 2007 global financial crisis. So as you can see kan, the um, the occurrence of recessions and financial crisis happens every single decade, 87, 97, 2007. Okay, so what we're trying to highlight here is global financial crisis, or at least the one that can affect us in Singapore, happens once almost every decade. Okay, now we are already in 2020 and we are affected by the COVID-19 health crisis that of course has affected the market, and the market has also crashed around the same percentage, 20% for Straits Times Index. Okay, so from 2008, 2009 all the way until 2019, that's about another 10 years kan, we were just fine all the way until now. So this was really unexpected, tapi it is something like a cycle, and this COVID-19 punya health crisis that affects the market isn't even the recession that the analysts were predicting. Okay, so there may be another recession looming around the corner. We don't know, but this is what we're trying to address here today. So basically, crisis proof savings, number one kan, the COVID-19 situation has shown us that, if you remember what we went through, emergency fund alone is not enough anymore. Okay, so first level is to have emergency fund. This is ideally at least 3 months of your salary. Park in the bank, just waiting for emergency to happen. Okay, second level is to have reserves. Reserves, also another 3 months times your salary, but number one, it is for crisis only. Number two, it should not be in your bank, it should be in a financial company. Why? Because number one, it increases your discipline, and number two, crisis, as we saw based on the timeline and trend, it only happens once a decade. Okay, so basically in 10 years you only need to take out your crisis fund once. Okay, but we need to be prepared. That's the whole idea. Okay, so we want crisis proof savings, so we need to be disciplined, higher level of discipline as compared to emergency fund. Okay, higher level of discipline, tak nak pegang langsung, only take it out in the event of a crisis. That's number one. Okay, having reserves. Okay, that's number one. Second thing is guaranteed income. Okay, so guaranteed income is more to secure your retirement, of course. Okay, it's not that macam during crisis then you want extra money. No, it's not like that. If you have emergency fund and crisis and reserves for crisis kan, then that should help you get through the recession period, and of course the government pun akan tolong juga. Tapi this guaranteed income is more to bila you don't have stable job ataupun stable income. Okay, so let's say for example you're already 55 or 60 and then you take up a part-time job, a temporary job, contract job, and then ada recession happen juga pula. Okay, so that's when you will fall back on your guaranteed income. Okay, if you are looking to have guaranteed income before the regular retirement age kan, then it would it would not be ideal lah, okay, because that's not the whole plan. Okay, so the objective here today is not to thrive ataupun make money out of a crisis, although that is something that you can look into lah. Basically that's investment. Okay, so you bila during crisis you can invest because you beli murah, and then when market goes to normal condition you already make money. Apalagi bila market improves, obviously you'll make more profit. Tapi here we're trying to address is the conservative aspect of it, which is just to have crisis proof savings and also guaranteed income. So basically guaranteed income is when you don't have guaranteed income, when you don't have the regular income. So now that you ada kerja government, kerja tetap ke hospital, you have a very stable job, very stable salary, although it may not be something that you are happy with, tapi alhamdulillah lah kan, compared to other people, they may take a pay cut, they may be on unpaid leave and sebagainya. Okay, so guaranteed income is more to secure your future bila you don't have a stable job and then a recession happen. Okay, so basically let's say for example now you are 24 this year kan, okay, 24 25 24 okay can. So let's say for example at 55 retire contoh, okay, 24 to 55, let's say at 34 and 44 kan 10 tahun kan, okay, recession, crisis, okay, then 55 cum dia retire, another recession, and 66 another crisis. Okay, so now 24 to 55 ada stable income kan, so you only need crisis reserves dengan emergency fund, which is basically 6 months of your salary. These 6 months is for you to quickly adapt to the situation, quickly make lifestyle changes kalau perlu, and of course try to cut costs, save expenses. Okay, and then hopefully your emergency fund and crisis reserve can actually last you for another 9 months. Okay, because you start to cut costs, save expenses, and change your lifestyle, adapt to the situation at hand. Okay, then of course with government grant ataupun whatever that they help, hopefully it can last you for 12 months without any problem. Okay, 1 tahun tak payah ikat perut, always have food on the table. That's what we're looking for. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is now we're looking at this stage 55 onwards. 55 onwards. Okay, 55 onwards, either you don't have stable income because you take a contract job or part-time or temporary. Okay, so this is where you need guaranteed income. Okay, so lain, different approach for different phases of our lives. Okay, so this is one. I'll get into this, but now before I forget, this one is very important. Cut costs, save expenses, change lifestyle, adapt. Okay, after this I'm going to send you an ebook on my financial health framework, number 1, and number 2, I'm going to send you a link tree which has 3 different websites that can help you cut costs, save expenses, but most importantly maintain quality of life. Okay, all of these will help you become financially healthy. Okay, and you will be financially strong as well, especially during crisis fund crisis punya period, recession punya period. Okay, so this one bonus I'll send you later, don't worry. Now I want to show you how it would look like kalau macam let's say for example look at ni crisis punya reserves. Okay, so recently one of my clients, sekejap Okay, so this one dummy account, but I copied what my client has. Okay, so basically what she does is she save for 10 years. Okay, they'll save for 10 years. I mean, every month they'll save X amount of money, but the policy itself can last for 15 years. So for your case is you save for 25 years, tapi it lasts until your age 100 years old. Okay, so it's about 76 years, that kind of thing. Okay, so for this one specifically, okay, taruh 208 a month. Oh, it's a blur ni. Okay, $208 a month. Okay, ni example ya. Okay, so now I want to bring your attention. Sekejap Okay, so yang ni I believe you still remember Sini 1 is the number of years that you save with us. 32 is age. So this dummy age is 31 years old lah. Okay, premiums inilah the amount that you save, 2004 in a year, about 200 a month. This part guaranteed. This is what we're looking for, guaranteed amount. Okay, throughout the years. Okay, kalau you don't withdraw, you have to save $24,000 with us. You can get back 34,000. So untung berapa? 8,000 lah. Okay, but that's not the point. The point is this one. This one. Okay, guaranteed coupon. This is what we're looking for when we are focusing on building reserves for crisis. Okay, so now same thing look at the timeline year 1 sampai year 10. So every decade ada crisis kan. This person start at 31, at 41 ada crisis. Okay, so this guaranteed coupon from the second year onwards, every year dia boleh keluarkan duit. This amount is guaranteed every year, 960 by check. Okay, takkan kurang, takkan lebih. So now any year yang tak ada crisis, you are not supposed to touch these savings reserves. Okay, because you will need this amount of money when it comes to a crisis reserve. So bila at the 10th year kan, 10 years from now, 2030 ada crisis, straight away this person can withdraw $9,800 guaranteed, because 960 times 10 lah basically 9.8. Okay, this amount dia keluarkan, and dia patut keluarkan pasal ada crisis lah. So she needs the money. Okay, so 9,008 you're supposed to last for 3 months. So how much is it per month? It's about 3,003. Almost 3.2, 3.3, that kind of thing. Okay, so this is how it works. It can last you about 3 months. Okay, but like I mentioned, bila ada emergency ataupun recession, you're supposed to cut more costs, save more on your expenses, and change your lifestyle. It should stretch all the way up to 9 months the money. Okay, so this is the amount. Okay, now moving on. Dia habis 15 tahun kan. Okay, 15 years. So kalau dia withdraw 9,000 here, 15 minus 9, it will give us about 6,000 plus, $6,000 to $7,000. So at 46 they keluarkan about $6,000 to $7,000. This amount I would strongly advise leave it in your bank, because here 10 years another 9,000, another 10 years can have another one. So the $6,000 to $7,000 you will simpan sini for the next crisis to happen. Okay, then of course in this 5 years you top up juga dalam bank. If you want to open up another crisis reserve in your fund with the financial company, by all means. Tapi I don't think necessary, because in 15 years you already develop that discipline and habit. Okay, so remember, we always want to develop a healthy discipline and healthy habit. Okay, so that's number 1. Now at 55 onwards, so sekarang macam mana pula? Okay, so this one. Okay, so yang ini kan, let me see. Okay, so basically this is baru is following your age. I hope you haven't confused yet sekarang 24, next year you'll be 25 lah, so 1 year Okay, So this one from 1 sampai 31. How long is that? Sampai 55 lah, basically 30 years. 50, I put 55 is the earliest retirement age. Okay, contoh you from 25 all the way sampai 55, 30 tahun, you save for your guaranteed stream of income. From first sampai 31 year, 000 all the way. This terminal dividend is the amount your family will get kalau you meninggal. So it's called terminal. Okay, ini tak kira. Okay, so as you can see, 0 all the way because you're not supposed to take out anything. See, this is what we're referring to. Lain. This is for when you don't have a stable income. Okay, so now you look at it. It can last sampai you 70 years old, 55, all the way sampai 70 years old now. How long is that? 15 years. 5, 6. Correct. 15 years. Okay, so this one save up $80 plus a month. $80 plus a month. You will get 2004 a year. This is a year. $200 a month lah, basically. So you save about $85 a month. You can get you save $85 a month for 30 years. You will get $200 a month for 15 years, and this is guaranteed. So 2004 a year lah. Ni semua is dividend. Dividend is basically AIA punya investment perform better, and then they reward you with dividends. Okay, so now you imagine plus dividends. Dividends 3064, 2004 plus 600 dividend is 3000. So you can potentially receive $3,000 every year. So it's basically 200 plus a month. And that is the guaranteed income that we are looking at. Of course 200 is sikit lah. What is 200 is nothing what. But what I'm trying to show you is at $85 you can get $200. Kalau you nak lebih is you work backwards lah. Okay, so this is where the scary part comes in because this one is not exactly cheap lah. Okay, retirement age 55. Okay, monthly. Okay, so I would say $1,000 is decent lah kan, for us to receive every single month. Tapi you have to save $400 a month to get $1,000 every month later on. Okay, so berat, $400 berat. That's why I put the lowest one is $85, just to get this guaranteed $200. Of course, in the future, again, like I said, you have the guaranteed income. Nak kena pandai-pandai lah. So the more guaranteed income you want in the future, the more you have to save up now. That's the whole idea. Okay, and then of course, the more you want to have as your reserves for crisis, the more you have to save and also discipline yourself. Okay, so now this is what we mean crisis proof your savings and also have guaranteed income. Crisis proof savings, guaranteed income. Okay, so it's not perfect, it's not very attractive, it's not very flowery, but that's not the point of this discussion. The point of this discussion is to save ourselves financially bila ada recession ataupun crisis. Okay, because now sebab ramai orang punya kerja affected, unpaid leave lah, pay cut lah, then I also, my business pun affected jugalah, of course. Pasal diorang tak boleh save atau invest, then I also cannot have business. So semua orang pun affected juga. So that's why the people who are experiencing this and have, you know, like they are in a better position than other people. Okay, so they should take advantage of this situation and learn from this situation and not repeat it in the future. That's number one. Number two is not to fall in a position where they will be the ones who are facing a pay cut, or they will be the ones facing unpaid leave, and then their finances are affected. I know this one guy, I met this guy, gaji dia close to 4,000 a month tau, kerja safety officer dekat construction site. Then now on unpaid leave because construction is withheld, so he has to do food delivery. Bukan pandang rendah food delivery, tapi dia punya gaji tu jauh beza. So dia punya finances pun nak tukar, dia punya lifestyle nak kena tukar. Okay, so this is what we are sharing today to make sure you have crisis proof savings. Nombor satu. Nombor dua is to have guaranteed stream of income, especially when you don't have a stable job. Okay, so now I'm gonna send you my ebook. I hope you read it and put it into practice, because there are a number of things that we did not go through the first time we met. That's number one. Number two is I'll share you this link to the 3 sites to cut costs and save expenses. Okay, so I hope that you found this discussion beneficial, and anything of course you can WhatsApp me lah. Kalau you know, it is always better to have an interactive punya session whereby we either meet in person ataupun have a video conference. Tapi since you tak you know tak sesuai, then of course you can just WhatsApp me ataupun voice record ataupun call lah if you want. Okay, so okay, yeah, that's all from me. Again, I hope you were not confused in any way. Kalau confused again, I can explain everything again in another way. Okay, so yeah, that's all from me. Selamat berpuasa.